Oh yeah, yeah. You're about to ready to watch the video I just shot, and I'm gonna tell you what. Um, it's going to be my last writing video. I'm just really tired of trying to do these things and with the equipment I got. I need the GoPro. It's killing batteries. The batteries don't last. I've had my second battery swell up in the camera, and it took me forever to do any, to get it out of the camera and everything. And it just seems like I've been having so much trouble with the GoPros and such and I've tried the other cameras that are out there for action cameras and things like that, and the sound on them are terrible. I can't do anything. I mean, look at that. I had to get a pair of needle nose to get it out of the camera, and it even stuck down at, down here, and I keep having this problem over and over. And GoPro, they don't do anything about it. I have in my gift registry, some of those other batteries that are for cold weather and things like that, extreme weather and things like that. I don't know if they do any better. If you know, let me know. But as far as everything's going right now, I think, if you don't like gardening and the other stuff the old hippie biker does and the bicycle stuff, but, I'm going to tell you right now, I thought getting back on the road, if it's going to be a hassle each time I go out to ride and to make videos, then I'm not going to make videos. I'm just going to go out and ride, and it's apparent most people don't really care, Anyways, this is old hippie biker. We'll talk later. And watch the rest of the video. Anyways, I had problems on the road while I was filming and things like that. I tried a new something. I tried something so I wouldn't have to depend on them batteries, and it didn't work on the bike. I do it in the car, hook direct power, but the power that the motorcycle's giving, if I turn off the motorcycle, the camera turns off, and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of problems, and I'm tired of it. Anyways, we'll see you later. Check out the rest of the video right now. Well, I don't know what's going on here, but I've had all kinds of trouble so far today. As I was saying, I was trying this new rig out and everything, and the way I'm doing it, the way I'm recording, I don't know if it's working very well or not. Right now it's doing its thing, and it gets hot out here. There's got to be a better way to do this. My battery went dead for one thing on my main camera, the forward-facing camera, and I stopped back there to change the battery or other things, and I attempted to power my camera directly to the motorcycle. I got a USB port, and I do that with my other camera when I'm in the car, making my Guppy Road videos, and it works fantastic. So I don't have to change my, I can drive for hours without changing my battery. And I was attempting to do that with this, and it just didn't work, if you where were we going before? Why are you? Oh yeah, I want people to start making comments. Lots of comments. If you hate the video, you hate my voice. One person said that my breathing was too heavy. Well, screw them. Because I'm 69 years old. I smoked probably 35 years of that 69 years. You know, I did some damage to my lungs. But, you know, overall, I'm alive and kicking. Better than a lot of people. You know? And, well, you know, that guy, well, screw him, man. You know, I hear people heavy breathing in a lot of videos. Of course, you know, by him pointing that out, I took notice about how I recorded, when I recorded, and things, all that. And you know, it gave me good suggestions, even though I think it was just a young kid being a smart ass. But anyways, getting back to reality. Well, where is reality? Elvis has got a good song about reality. Yeah, you ought to check it out. And more or less, you know, he's saying there is no reality. But there really isn't no reality. What is the reality? And I got this. I got to make sure that doesn't hit the motor or burn up my cable. I don't know. You see, I'm tethered to the motorcycle. And we're gonna turn here. So this light turns. We're behind this Subaru. Wow, that's a normal size Subaru. Have you noticed how big Subarus have gotten? Do you remember how small they used to be? Yeah, this world, everybody wants something bigger. I don't understand that. And we're gonna go McCain Boulevard west. That's a steep hill, is it not? And open house over there, they're trying to sell houses. And here we go, loop-de-loop. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. If you don't, you know, you're not showing me love about my gardens. First time I ever done a garden. Really, as an adult, me and my sons, when they were Cub Scouts, we tried to do a garden. You know, I had our backyard rototillered up and everything, but I didn't have a clue to give them proper instructions and stuff. And we had a couple things sprout out, and everything died. You know, and they lost interest in it, and we never tried again. But that was in-ground gardening, and I've learned a lot about the soil here in this area, which is really, you know, it has to be highly treated in a lot of ways, you know, because most, you know, especially like where I live right now, it's just terrible clay stuff that holds water forever and does us no good. And it's just no good. And so that's the reason I'm doing raised beds. Now I'm finding out too, doing raised beds, it gets expensive trying to get soil for them, manufacture the soil and what, you know, whatnot. And you know, I've been using peat moss and cow manure to make my soil. And peat moss, the price of peat moss has gone up, and I'm figuring out why, because there's been this anti-environmental movement against peat moss, and like the world is nuts, I'll tell you that right now. But this, you know, extreme environmentalists, they attack things without coming up with solutions, and a lot of times the solutions they have really cause more problems, you know. And that's where it comes in about using peat moss and this what they call cocoa core. I'm doing my research on that, and you know, our peat moss here in the United States comes from Canada, and the industry up there, they don't want to, you know, to ruin their business by over harvesting the peat moss. And then they ship it down here. Now cocoa core, that's going to be coming from across the ocean and stuff to us, you know, wherever, you know, that they're raising coconuts and harvesting coconuts and making coconuts into other stuff, you know. It's they you know, they got to ship that stuff across the seas and stuff. Now, either from Southeast Asia someplace or from Africa. And my peat moss doesn't have to travel as far. And I understand the stuff about the coconut core. It's pretty cool. But it's more expensive than the peat moss, and plus it seems like it's doing more harm to the environment than peat moss. And I'm lost now. I'm over here on Lynn Lane, and I could go up that way, but I'm going to go down this way. But for some reason, I think I can get over to MacArthur this way, but I don't know. I might have been down this road maybe once before. Ooh, where are we? Let's see, there's Parkway Drive, and we're gonna take a right here and see where it goes. And you know, if you've noticed, I never have a plan. Like this morning I got up and I wasn't planning on taking a ride on my bike, but I took care of some other stuff, you know, for my wife to, you know, for my wife and such, and then I came out riding. And to be truthful, I think I can get to MacArthur over here. Let's see. This is Lansky Road, and there's the railroad tracks we have crossed. And MacArthur, all right. We're going to go straight here, though. We're not going to stop at MacArthur. Used to be a motorcycle shop over there to our right, you know, over that way. I forget I can turn the handlebars and move the camera. And we're going to go straight up Charles H. Boyer Road. We're going to take a ride over at the park. You remember the park? I think my last video was done over there. But there's one part of the park I couldn't go to because they had it shut down because they had unexploded ordinances. But that's not good, you know? It's not good at all. And I don't know how that scene I can see. You know, what's really weird is that why we're, you know, making videos out here on the road and stuff, we see this beautiful scenery, and it doesn't translate that well, you know, on our transcriptions, you know. And the reason I'm using the word transcription is because that other word for the same thing that I'm talking about usually makes the things go where I don't want them to go. Yeah, here we are. Now I'm going to stop here and take a picture of that caboose. There's a Facebook page I follow about cabooses, and people post pictures of cabooses around the country, and some are older historical pictures, and some of them are, you know, have displays like this one here. And so I'm going to get out and take a picture of it with my camera.
I'm gonna take a picture. I'll take a picture of my bike too, okay? But yeah, here, yep. There's the caboose. And let's see, let's put it neutral. Okay, there we go. Kick that out. Take this off. Yep, got some pictures of the caboose, which I'm gonna post on that caboose page. And I don't think I've sent a picture of this one before. I think I was going to one day, and there's some reason I couldn't take the picture. Let's see. Okay, let's back up. Let me watch it. That's gonna wind up on the motor down there. Yeah. Yeah, the tornado I probably mentioned before. I don't know if I drove through this part of the park before or not, but you know, the tornado, there used to be a lot more trees over here, and they got destroyed. Of course, there's our tank here, pretty cool. And it got says disc golf there. Ah, this is where it starts, but this whole area kind of got wiped out. And it used to be Funland over there. They're redoing it, and they got their train sitting there, the Burns Park Amusement Park train. And it's a hot day. And I gotta remind myself I'm inside the city park. And yeah, this is North Little Rock's Burns Park, which is a city park for Burns Park. Got a lot of baseball fields here, and there's another place down over the hill there full of baseball fields. And they do a lot of baseball playing around here. Home of Burns Park Baseball, established 1950. Down there, I might take a ride back down there in a minute or so, I don't know. We're going over Interstate I-40 here. And old Burns Park, it used to be part of a military complex. And you know, it used to be an arsenal and training center. We have several old military bases here, and they still got the sign up about the unexploded ordnance. I guess what they want is the people be on the have their eyes open, in case they see anything, and report it, because this area here, you know, we're talking about going back down to turn the last century, using this area for the military, especially during World War II. World War I, you know, they had Camp Robinson, Camp Pike. In World War II, you had you got Fort Roots up on the hill over here to our west, where we're at right now, and that goes back to the Spanish-American War. You know, they still have some of their older buildings there. But the last time I was here, I wanted to come and go through this. You know, it's a yearly thing. So they come over here and just go through the covered bridge. And here we are inside the covered bridge. And they got a lot of trails over here. And, whoa, it's gravel over here. Yeah, it's always been gravel, I think. They redid it. They put a sidewalk. They fixed it up so people can ride down there. Let's see. It's beautiful over here, yeah. People parked here out hiking. But you can see over here. And got the trail map. They still got the signs. There's attention about the ordinances and stuff. The unexploded ordnance. And here we go again. Riding around the gravel. A lot of people have a lot of trouble in gravel. You can have a lot of trouble if you remember, don't hit the front brake if you're in gravel. That could be terrible, you know. And we're going to head out this way. This is Burns Park in North Little Rock, Arkansas. It's a beautiful little park. And you see how beautiful back here. But you know, you walk the trails around here, you'll see everything that's gonna talk about, you know, with signs of where the military used to train here, from everything from old foxholes dug and things of that sort. You find old military brass and stuff, because back in the day they used to just find an excluded place to put that ordinance. And over here at the park there is a log cabin, and I don't know if you can see it there or not. They got it in the woods there. But there's a lot of beautiful